Hello, welcome to another episode of the show, Personality Guest of the Week, on our YouTube channel, Personalities and Event TV. My name is Eniola Adesugba. Today, I have another personality on this show, a distinguished guest. He is a grassroots politician, a seasoned politician. He was a former House of Representatives member, representing the good people of Sabongiri Federal Constituency in Kaduna State. Presently, he is APC National Vice Chairman, Northwest Region. Join me as I welcome on the show today in no other person than Honorable Muhammad Garba Datti Babawo. Sir, you are welcome on the show. I know I've not really done justice to your personality. Who is Honorable Garba Datti?
I think I said it all. I was a former member of Reps for 16 years. Prior to that, I was a member of Kaduna State House of Assembly. And I left the House in 2003 to join the party as the National Vice Chairman, Northwest. First of all, President Bola Tinubu hit the ground running. Immediately assumed office. It's a very necessary economic reform that he has to take because he inherited a very bad situation. So the only option, even all the other presidential candidates have said it, that one of the cheating issue that has been plaguing this country is this issue of subsidy. It has refused to go. If you could remember, even during Jonathan, there was a panel of inquiry in the House of Representatives to find out, and the report was so damning. So the subsidy, mainly the benefit, goes to neighboring countries, and so he has to take the bull by its horn. There is no option that to withdraw that subsidy at that time because all the presidential candidates during the election, all of them, that's what they said, that one of the first thing is to remove the subsidy. And part of the benefit that people don't even know, if you could remember in the past, many state governors are not able to pay their salaries. But with the withdrawal, they have enough money now to pay salaries. No more issue of bailout. Okay. Since the coming of this regime, did you hear anything about bailout? No. All the states can now pay their own salaries and other obligations. So that's the situation. And he has tried to bring many reforms, especially to those of us from this northern part, with the introduction of, for the first time in history of this country, a Ministry of Livestock was established with the sole purpose of addressing the issue of this conflict that is all over the country, especially between the farmers and the herders. So one of the achievement of that, or what that ministry envisaged to do, is to make sure they promote the livestock sector, especially to reduce this nomadic movement from one part of the country to the other. And you can see that we have, with this coming, we have established 4 more or 5 more regional development commissions in all the regions to complement the effort of both the federal government, state government, and local government. So they address very serious challenges of government. Then the government also, to cushion the effect of the subsidy withdrawal, has established student loans board to give loan to students, and the government is doing everything, especially to revive agriculture, because I think the president gave each state about 25 billion to buy agricultural implements to support the people. Last year, over 500,000 trucks of fertilizer were given free to farmers, and many other things that has to be put in place. And the effort is also making is to attract investors from all over the world to come and invest in this country. If you could recall, just 2-3 days ago, he was in Rio. He held meetings with prospective investors that will come and invest in Nigeria. I think he has opened the market in the Middle East for some of our farmers or some of our businessmen to do businesses, to take exports of their goods to some of these places. These are some of the few things I can say he has done in the reform sector. As I told you, we have every cause to endorse him. As a region, for the first time, we have 12 ministers from the Northwest Zone, and we have the speakers of representatives, we have the deputy senate president, and we even have, just if not recently, the party, the leader, the chairman of the ruling party APC is from that zone, and many others. I think what he did, because of the security challenges in the Northwest, he gave us 2 defense ministers, the senior minister and the state minister. He gave us chief of defense staff, chief of air staff, and many others. And he has done a lot to make sure that if you can see that the security has really improved. Now people can go from Kaduna to Abuja freely, unlike before that people don't want to fly that route. But now things have improved drastically. If you go to Kaduna State, where farming has not taken place for some time, 4 or 5 years, but this time around all farmers, almost all farmers have gone back to their farms they were farming. So we have seen improvement. Even just last week, one of the notorious bandits in the Northwest operating, they call it Ambakolo, who is next to Bello Turji in rank in their own setup, was neutralized. He and his other bandits. So I think in that respect, has done a lot. I could remember again, the president has approved the establishment of or the construction of metro lines in Kaduna and Kano and Lagos. Yes. So, and each of these, none of them, I think over 200 billion naira was budgeted for this these projects that will ease transportation in urban areas. And as I said, he has given a lot of positions to our people, and the president is someone who wants to see the development of this country, regardless of which political party. If you could recall, we have a senator and members of reps, Senator Kao Sumaila, Senator Alasan Ruru from Kano State. They are of the NNPP stock. They went to him and complained that we, in our own area, in our own constituencies, our people are farmers. The biggest challenge they have, and most of them are dry season farmers, that the 3 dams that are in that constituency, they have almost collapsed. So he now sent a team to go and see, and they brought everything to him. He has now approved 95 billion to revive those 3 dams in Kano South. So it's when you take problem to him, he listens and he addresses it without being a true politician that he is. Well, as I told you, the president has done a lot. If you see, as we have the defense, 2 defense ministers, chief of defense, and it's giving them everything to fight the insurgents. So this has been something that he inherited. It did not start with him. It did not escalate during his time. But now the insurgency is being contained to a certain degree. It's not eliminated completely, but there is a significant improvement. And secondly, as I told you, for the first time we have, apart from the ministers, if it is in terms of appointments, we have a lot of agencies, critical agencies, that are headed by people from the Northwest geopolitical zone. And as I told you, all the governors, I think he gave them 25 billion to revive agriculture, to buy farm implements and inputs for agriculture. So I think he's doing enough for the region. We cannot thank him much. As I told you, this issue of metro line that will be built in Kano and Kaduna metropolis to ease transportation and for transformation of economic activity in these 2 towns. So these are some of the things I think he has done that we need to give him another chance to finish what he has started. Yes, yeah, we endorse him because we are very satisfied with what he has done to the Northwest as a region. I told you, I cited all the examples. I've already given you the examples. And there is one important thing he has even introduced. I think agricultural processing zone, or is it livestock processing zone in Gombe, that he has marked 150 billion for that project. He has given 60 billion already, and this is for the benefit of the whole region. Instead of, because it will reduce the movement of livestock in our trucks and other things. So when this place is fully operational, most of these things will now be slaughtered here, will be processed and be taken as processed meat and other things, which will even reduce this issue of conflict of taking animals, nomadic type of agri. So I think there are many, and he has taken a very seasoned academician who served as a chairman of that committee that established that ministry. That is Professor Atayri Jega. He's a special advisor on this livestock issue, and this livestock issue is mainly has to do with northern part of this country. Yeah, Ubasani is doing a fantastic job, despite the fact that he inherited a lot of debts, almost more than any other state in the country. But even with that, he did not stay. He has gone around looking for a fund from outside. Even the president has supported him. So most of the uncompleted projects he has now completed. For example, the hospital, 300-bed hospital that the president commissioned recently in Kaduna was initiated by, I remember December when he was a governor before he became vice president. So since he left, that project has been abandoned. A lot of money has been sunk. So it was only with the coming of Obasani that this project has now been completed. It will start work very soon, and the governor is also a form of transformation. Does not stay only in urban areas. He has extended his transformation agenda to rural areas, and one of the most important things is how he stood behind our speaker today to become a speaker, and they are working harmoniously. They are bringing a lot of benefit to the states. Almost about 8 or 9 new federal institutions have been established within this period because of this collaboration between the speaker and Mr. President. So we are lucky, at least in Kaduna. We are seeing a lot of development coming because of this collaboration, and luckily for us again, the two of them have very close relationship with Mr. President. So I think it's helping the state a lot. Yes, so I can say that Obasani has paid his dues, and his form of leadership is inclusive leadership. No discrimination against any other person. He does not divide the state based on any other form of sentiments. So that's why you can find out that today we have a lot of people trooping in to APC in Kaduna State. We have a former governor, Ramalan Yoru, who has joined us. We have 4 senators, former senators, with our brother who recently died, Senator Caleb Zegi, may he rest in peace. And many, we have serving members of House of Reps and former members coming in. We have even the immediate past National Organizing Secretary of the PDP is with us, former chairman local government, former commissioners, and many others coming on our way because of openness and inclusivity of Governor Obasani in his government. So we have seen that that improvement. Well, if you look at the people that came out, these are assemblage of people that are either aggrieved, or they have been displaced, or people who have ambition to come to the center. They feel displaced because there are people who cannot exist outside government. If you could recall, when former governor of Rivers State, former minister Amechi, during the 60th anniversary, he said he's hungry. Very shameful. He came out saying he's hungry. He has been in this system for 24 years. 4 years as 8 years as speaker, 8 years as governor, 8 years as super minister.
2 years after.
2 years after, he cannot survive outside government. He has started shouting. When Wike said his wife is getting contract of 4 billion monthly from NNDC. Yes, NNDC. So some of them are even shameless. They just come out and talk. But let's see how far they can go, because it's rooted mainly on personal ambition. And the way things are going, even the vice president, the former vice president, is taking it very personal as it's his own project. He doesn't even care. He said he's representing the North, but he's saying that he's going to rule for only 4 years. So then the North can go to hell after that. The Constitution says you can serve for 2 terms. So the same thing Obi is saying, give us, I'll serve for only 4 years. But all of them will know they are not saying the truth. So they are just looking for the vulnerabilities of Nigerians to capitalize and get to power. But all of them, just put them in a scale and assess all of them.
This This is where we are going to draw the curtain for this week's episode of your show, Personality Guest of the Week. Special thanks to all our viewers, and special thanks to all the guests that are featured on this show, and to my guest for today, Honorable Mohammed Garba Datti Babawo. Sir, thanks for coming on the show. Till I come your way again, my name still remains Eniola Adesugba. Like I do say, stay out of trouble. Nigeria shall be great again. Bye for now.